All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, B'cha HaKodash, the abundance unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love to the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, and I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to read a small passage here from the book of Joshua, the second chapter. And this morning, on my way to work, I'll listen to the book of Joshua, just a refresher on the spirit, man. It's good to listen to the audio Bible sometimes, reading is first, but it's good to listen to the audio Bible sometimes as well, you know. So that's what I did, listen to the book of Joshua, and this account here with Rahab the harlot, all right, when the spies came into Jericho, and what she said to the two spies that she hid on her rooftop, right? And as I listened to the Bible audio this morning, I was like, man, the God that we serve, when he's on our side, our enemies have no way to win, okay? When they see the power that we serve, see, like truly seeing it displayed in the earth, they gonna fall, man, and tremble, okay? The Most High's gonna show forth that same power in these times, man, that our forefathers saw, right? That great power, man. When that power get displayed, there won't be no if and the but about it if there's a God, right? Like right now, it's a debate whether if there's a God or not, or is evolution, or is this God, that God, Krishna, Geb. It's a debate, Allah, Buddha. In that day, when the Heavenly Father show forth his power like he did in old times, there won't be no debate or confusion, okay? So I'm gonna read this small passage here. This is Joshua 2, and I'm gonna get back to listen to this audio Bible, man, the book of Joshua, because what Joshua did, it was like a small prelude to what Yahweh Shai gonna do, but on another level in the spirit. Okay, if you read the book of Joshua, this is what Yahweh Shai gonna do, bro. But he gonna do it on another level in the spirit, man. He gonna take down our enemies, and Yahweh Shai gonna divide the tribe their land back, right? That's in the scriptures. Us going back to the Holy Land and getting our inheritance back. Yahweh Shai gonna do that. So this is Joshua chapter 2, verse 8 says, and before they were laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof. And she said unto the men, I know that the Lord hath given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. And the reason being is because of what the Most High did, man. The power that he displayed, they knew that the God that these Israelites served was the real deal. See, those Hamites and different Canaanite nations, right? They had all kind of gods, okay? All kind of idols, a god for crops, a god for rain, a god for this, a god for that. But when they heard about the Most High God, Yahweh, and they saw the terror on people's faces, it tore them apart. They're like, yeah, our so-called gods and idols can't compare to that. He split the Red Sea. What? Hey, there is no other power doing that, right? It says, for we have heard how the Lord Yahweh dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did unto the two kings of the Amorites that were on the other side of Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. And the word got out because, keep in mind, you had the mixed multitude amongst Israel, right? Some of them broke off and went and told stories, okay, about coming to the Red Sea. They walked through the Red Sea with Israel, bro. They seen the power. And you can imagine what kind of stories and gods and idols and philosophies came from that amongst the heathen. See, these heathens, right? Some of them got so-called similar stories to the Bible, right? Accounts. And when people hear that or see that, they think, oh, well, oh, no. So Moses plagiarized this from these people or that people. No, nigga. They got it from us. We didn't get it from them. The story of the flood, they found out about that through Noah and Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay? This is why them Hamites got a flood story. This is why Japheth and all these tribes and people got flood stories. Because of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Right? They experienced it. So, of course, they're going to have similar stories, fool. But y'all don't think like that. But anyway, you can imagine the stories, man, that was telling. So, when these Hamites in Jericho heard those stories about the flood and the power that they saw, they were like, oh, yeah, we can't beat these people. Ain't no way in the hell we finna beat these people who, bro, what? They split the Red Sea and swallowed up the army of Egypt, right? That's terrifying. And they knew that Israel was coming their way, right? So it says, verse 11, as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Lord Yahweh your God, he is God in heaven above and in earth beneath. So the Most High took the courage out of our enemies, man, that they had to fight against Israel, right? It's going to be the same thing in these times, man. When these people truly get a chance to see the power of the Most High, they will have no fight left in them, okay? This is why in the scriptures, it speaks about how Esau and his army are going to become like women, in the sense that they're going to be afraid and terrified at the power of the Lord. Matter of fact, what's it, Jeremiah 49? Let me grab it real quick. Now I'm ready to close out. So, here we go. Jeremiah 49:22, right? It says, behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread his wings over Basra. So, this is talking about the return of Yahweh Shai, right? This is a good precept for Isaiah 63, verse 1, right? It says, behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread his wings over Basra, and at that day shall the heart of the mighty man of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pangs. You see that? Esau's mighty men, his army, his military. They're going to be terrified at Yahweh Shai, the angels, and the chariots, right? Matter of fact, in 2nd Esdras, it speaks about them being so afraid. But yet they're going to try to fight because the Lord going to make them fight for entertainment purposes only. Because they ain't going to win, okay? They ain't going to win. It's like getting in the ring with Terrence Crawford. You know you finna lose, but you know you're going to fight because, you know, the contract tell you to fight. You know, you fight for your pride. But you know, if you step in the ring with Terrence Bud Crawford, you finna lose. You knew that when you signed the contract. But yeah, man, hey, it could be the same thing for these devils, right? So yeah, man, our enemy's gonna fall. If everybody who's scoffing saying that there is no God, all this BS you're talking, man, you gotta know that you're gonna have to be held accountable for that. saying the Most High don't exist, saying Yahweh Shai don't exist, all this mocking and scoffing, you people don't really get it. How can you go out into this world, look at the beauty of creation, the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky, everything, and come to the conclusion that there is no God? That, brother, you know how stupid you got to be? How much evidence and just reality that you got to deny, okay, to say that there is no God. Matter of fact, you don't even understand what consciousness is. Like, or why you alert? You don't know. Look, bro, you don't know that you alert. The Lord, and look, bro, the Most High is a terrible power. What is consciousness? Nobody knows what it is. We really don't know what it is. But we're here. We're alive. We're moving. Bro, the Most High made these things, man. The breath that we breathe, where it come from? Esau didn't make it. Your mama didn't make it. Where it come from? The sun, the moon. Where it come from? Come on, man. Ain't no God. You just a goddamn idiot. And look, that's okay too, because that's your lot in this world. It's to be an unbeliever, to deny, and be wicked. You believe that there is no God, but you're getting ready to celebrate Halloween. Shit, you serve some God. Maybe not the Most High, but you serve something. Look, but we all serve something, okay? You serve something. Even atheists talk about, oh, I ain't no meaning to life. I have no meaning to life. You're a lie. You're a lie. You get up and serve something every goddamn day. We all do. Some of you might not serve the Most High, but you serve something. Okay, you are faithful and committed to something every day you get up. What is it? That's on you. But we all serve something. We all worship something. Whether you're aware of it or you're not aware of it, the Most High is real. And He beyond our understanding. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to work, man. I pray that was edifying, bro. The book of Joshua Fire, man. That's a fire book. I'm gonna get back listen to my audio Bible. So I get back in my truck, man. But yeah, man, I pray that was edifying, bro. I'm good about it here. All praise to how by Shem Shai by Shem Chakadash. Shalom.